Hello, everyone, and welcome to the KKRLA Playoffs Semi-Finals. We have the number 2 non-beaters with a 4-2 record, and the number 3, the KoKo's SHae, with a 4-2 record. Both teams are coming in here ready to fight to see who goes to the championship game on Monday. And both teams currently have an even record, so one's going to come out of here with a larger record than the other. I don't know any other way to put it. But I don't think either team has ever played against each other, to my remembrance, at least in this season. Maybe last season, I'm not sure. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get this series started with a game 1 between the two teams. As you can see, the KoKo's SHae are walking the gold and white, and the non-beaters are walking the black and gray, because it's the only other color that I found that could fit for the car. Starting it off, the non-beaters already wanted to get some advancements. KoKo's SHae will hit it out to midfield as Fury tries to get the ball going, but can't grab it. Shepard with a save from Heater. Non-beaters going for the first blood, as they will make it 1-0. The ball is up in the air, and let's go ahead and name off our players. It's the non-beaters with Myrtle, Heater, Fury, and Hollywood. And it's the KoKo's SHae with Shepard, Poncho, Maverick, and Salty. And the KoKo's SHae ready to already come back as they will grab their first goal, making the game currently tied. I mean, if there's any game that you want to win, it would definitely be game 3, no doubt. KoKo's SHae coming in for another shot. Wow, the offensive plays by the KoKo's SHae was a bit dirty as they were bumping each other around to get them out the way. And off the assist by Shepard, Salty will hit it in to give the KoKo's SHae a 1-point cushion. Now with 4 minutes and 9 seconds left on the clock. Here goes the KoKo's SHae looking for another goal. Non-beaters still trying to make some advancements with what they can do, but they're trying to get advancements out of the field, which they do prevail. Fury will hit it and give it the tie that the non-beaters look for, as we have it tied 2-2. We already know this is going to be a good game. We can see one of the KoKo's SHae players try and save that, but to no avail. To no avail. It's all with fight. Salty tried to get a shot off, but Fury will block it. Shepard will send it up in the air in the red zone. And that's going to be a goal for the KoKo's SHae. About that. I've seen these teams fight back and forth. As we saw, I think Heater just shoot up into the air to hopefully try and save that, but no luck. As the KoKo's SHae will grab back at the lead once again. As the non-beaters will try to get it into the KoKo's SHae's goal to potentially tie the game. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now 2 minutes out of the game. So game 1 has now had 2 minutes go by. And honestly, it's felt like longer, probably because it has been longer. Non-beaters will try to get a good look. Can't grab it as the ball is making its way back over into the non-beater side. Whoever wins in this 5-game series will go on to face either the Kina Club or the Musical Strikers on Monday. Fury trying to make an advancement to get a goal, but no luck there as Salty is trying to bring it down with a lot of pressure. That momentum is stopped. Peter will hit it up in the air. It's just a back and forth over in the right corner, and Fury will be able to get the ball off of the right corner and send it over to the KoKo's SHae side. Now, I honestly think Fury might have had a good look earlier there, back when he was on the other side, but he was able to get the ball over there for a potential upcoming goal, which might be right here. Almost, just pinched on the corner. KoKo's SHae are trying to carry it out to hopefully get a 2-point cushion to make sure that the non-beaters have to really, really work for their chances. And it's here with a very long shot. Wow, putting this game in a tie once again, 3-3. As looks like Salty just cleared the way for that ball. And anyways, here goes with 1:30 left. What team can potentially roll out with the lead? The non-beaters have the ball over on the, KoKo's SHae side, as they are just fighting back and forth. The KoKo's SHae will send it over to the non-beater side to hopefully regain the lead for maybe the 3rd time in this match. Salty will try to give it a decent shot, can't grab it. That ball's up in the air, going to the KoKo's SHae side. Non-beater's hoping to get something off of it. Fury will miss it. So the KoKo's SHae might have just another chance here to grab the goal and win game 1, but we don't know what can happen. A lot of things can happen. I mean, let me just say, don't get used to this playing style because it will be completely different coming next season. And Poncho! Big goal to grab the lead for the KoKo's SHae. Shepard tried to get a shot blocked by Fury. Poncho hits it up in the air so Fury can't grab it. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing a big game from both teams. Now, 30 seconds remaining on the clock. And the KoKo's SHae putting it down to get a 2-point cushion already. I mean, if you need a 2-point cushion, when should you get a 2-point cushion? It'd be right now in the last seconds of the game to make sure that the non-beaters truthfully have to work if they want to win this game 1, as the non-beaters will hit it over on the KoKo's SHae side. Holy! KoKo's SHae are just, we see it's just a mess right there, but Fury hits Heater, into which Heater will get the goal, and that's a 5-4 game. With either team ready to come and play, the non-beaters will hit it over on the KoKo's SHae side to hopefully get a goal to tie it up 5-5. Off the backboard as it goes over into the left corner. That's not what the non-beaters truthfully wanted to see right now. Myrtle will send it over into the red zone. They're hoping to grab something off of the Heater! With a hit! 6 seconds left on the clock. Are you kidding me? Both of these teams are really fighting for game 1. By the way, in the stream, if you noticed that I flipped my phone upright, I was just making sure that we were live. So, my apologies. It's going to be hit over on the non-beater side. KoKo's SHae already looking for something quick. But they need to keep it up in the air if they want to get chances. And it's overtime! KoKo's SHae already looking for it! And the KoKo's SHae will grab the last goal, as they will take game 1 6-5. And they will win game 1. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's just go ahead and get into. Let's go ahead and get into game 2. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game 2. You just saw the KoKo's of SHae take a big overtime goal with only 6 seconds gone on the overtime clock. And as you can see, both teams are really fighting to try and get this championship spot. But the KoKo's of SHae overall will take game 1 to hopefully continue throughout the series. But now game 2, which could either tie the series or the KoKo's of SHae have a chance of just win one game and then you're done. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and get in there. We're probably going to have, yep, we have some new players getting out there on the floor for game 2. And it will be hit over on the KoKo's of SHae side, as non-beater's already looking to play very hefty. Non-beater's shooting it. Scout will block. Sultan tried to get a shot, just missed it by a couple inches. Sultan will carry it off the wall as Wolfman will get another save again. He should have. And Jester! Jeez. Just came in there out of nowhere. Wow. All right, well, let's go ahead and try and name our players. On the non-beaters, it's Jester, Sultan, Junker, and Sundown. And for the KoKo's of SHae, it's Wolfman, Scout, Hollywood, and Stinger. KoKo's of SHae are already trying to look for their next goal. Well, not their next goal, but hopefully a goal. KoKo's of SHae have it lined up. Now it's over there on the KoKo's of SHae side. I mean, you still have to play as hard as you did, even if you won game 1. There's no doubt in that. I mean, it's called consistency. That's really much what I could say. You can hear the crowd chanting defense as KoKo's of SHae, that's what they're currently playing right now. Sultan, I'm pretty sure, or Scout, was able to get the ball over on the non-beater's side. Hopefully to pull off a goal here. Just giving it a little slide. Can't grab it as Junker will save that ball, because Wolfman tried to give it just that little leanway, and they might have it there. Yes! Hollywood makes sure to push it into the red zone to have that ball sort of in the goal, and then Wolfman hits it in there for him. As the KoKo's of SHae will tie the game. Ball's over there, barely on the non-beater's side. Now it's on the KoKo's of SHae side as the non-beaters look for a potential next goal to potentially grab back the lead, but Hollywood's making the move down with the ball as the KoKo's of SHae want to get it in the red zone. It's there, but nobody's there to grab the goal, even if they tried. Junker will hit it over. Sundown trying to give it a little extra lean room to potentially get in there. Couldn't grab it though as it goes off the side. Scout will hit it off the crossbar. Sundown will keep it moving to the KoKo's of SHae side. KoKo's of SHae will ruin that momentum as two players hit it. Now in the corner, moving over near the middle of the non-beater's side. I can't even see what's going on over there. And the non-beaters almost got a goal right there. Jester couldn't grab it though as it barely hits off the side. Wolfman trying to make a momentum move with it. Stinger will try to carry it. Sundown's trying to come in and save it, but it will be Sultan grabbing the potential save. With 2 minutes now left on the clock. And time is really flying when nobody really truthfully grabs a goal. Scout will send it down into the right corner of the non-beater side. Non-beaters will try to use this as a momentum. as they get it over on the KoKo's SHae side just barely. Jester will send it over. Wolfman will shoot that thing across. From one side to the other side, Hollywood tried to use momentum to potentially get that ball in there. We see Stinger just trying to come in there and potentially grab the goal. Scout with an amazing shot for the KoKo's SHae, as they will grab a goal to have the lead 1-2. And if you're wondering how this 5-game series works, one team has to win 3 games. Not in a row, just 3 games. Ball slowly moving its way over into the KoKo's SHae side, then hit by Sundown over into the right corner. As either team is trying to play for what they can. Sultan tried to get a shot off, couldn't grab it. Sundown with an amazing side shot. You don't see much of those, but they will tie the game at 2-2. And here goes the 5th tip. I kept forgetting to mention tips, but here goes the 5th one as it goes over into the non-beater side, as the KoKo's SHae will try to find the lead again. Junker and Wolfman we saw fighting, trying to grab the possession of the ball, as the Sultan will fight and have the ball slowly moving to the KoKo's SHae's goal. Sultan gives it up for a shot, and the non-beaters will have the lead. With 27 seconds left on the clock for either the KoKo's SHae to do something, or the non-beaters just to carry out so they can win Game 2 and have a tied series. Because if they win Game 2, then we're definitely going to a Game 4. That's just Game 4 confirmed right there if they win. Junker trying to carry it out. Hollywood obviously trying to hit it away. Junker will send it up in the air on the red zone. As the KoKo's SHae will try to hit it away. You see, they're trying to put it back in the red zone. Wolfman, they've got to use this momentum now, or else they'll never have another shot. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry you had to hear that, but that's just what happens on the scoreboard. Now the non-beaters will win Game 2. With an amazing performance by each team, now both teams have a tied record again with a 5-3. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you will give me a second here, I'm going to reset the scoreboard, set it to Game 3, add 5 minutes. And without further ado, let's go on to Game 3 to see who can take the lead in the series. Here goes a game where it's all tied up. This is the only time that it will ever be tied up again unless we go to Game 5. But currently the KoKo's SHae won Game 1, the non-beaters won Game 2. Who will win Game 3? Well, I mean, you got a 50-50 shot at guessing, so without further ado, let's get into the game. New players on the floor. Let's go ahead and see where the first tip is going to go. It's going to be over on the middle, mostly on the KoKo's SHae side. But let's go ahead and name off our players. For the non-beaters, we have Cinti, Merlin, Chipper, and Boomer. And for the KoKo's SHae, we have Cougar, Salty, Jester, and Viper. So Salty is back for the KoKo's SHae. Boomer trying to hit it. Jester with an amazing save to keep them away from a potential goal. 4 minutes and 34 seconds left on the clock. KoKo's SHae will hit it mostly in the middle. Ball is making its way over to the KoKo's SHae side as the non-beaters will try to find their next goal. Chipper will try to hit it, no advancement there. And the KoKo's SHae will hit it over to the non-beaters side for a potential goal. Well, I don't know what just happened there, but I'm pretty sure it was the demo. I wasn't truthfully looking. Still both teams scoreless now with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Viper trying to make some advancements, trying to set up Cougar, couldn't grab it as both teams are just putting up a huge fight. Both teams are completely scoreless, so that means that they've been playing good defense. Cinti trying to get a shot off. There was Jester blocking it, so here we go with 3 minutes left on the clock. Jester giving it to Viper. Viper with the shot, no good. Cougar will hit it back, unlucky touch. You can't do that in this type of situation, but it's now 0-1. Realistically, any team can come back from a 0-1, but a 0-1, but honestly, who knows what happens. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The second tip now going over into the KoKo's SHae side. The non-beaters already wanting their chance to potentially score. KoKo's SHae looking for their second goal. Cougar tried to slap it in there, couldn't grab it as it will be hit off the crossbar. Non-beaters trying to grab some momentum from somewhere. Cinti will hit it out into the middle. Viper tried to get a shot, saved by Chipper, Viper, and then I think who it was, Jester came in there, gave it a little side shot, and then it was Jester who got that goal. So the KoKo's SHae now will have a 2-point cushion to work with. As the non-beaters are trying to find their first goal within this game. Because if the KoKo's SHae win this, the KoKo's SHae will have a series lead once again, as they won game 1. Viper with an amazing save. I mean, both teams playing with high intensity, as the non-beaters are definitely trying to work for a goal as much as they can. And the KoKo's SHae setting it down straight, making it 0-3. By gosh, ladies and gentlemen, this might be a potential blowout unless, you know, the non-beaters pull a Kina Gamers. Who knows? Maybe that inner Kina Gamers could come out of this team right now. Non-beaters looking for a far shot off the crossbar. Cinti, what? I mean, what? Gosh. I mean, we see Cinti just going up there, beep, putting it in there for the non-beaters. Assist by Merlin. So here we go into the 5th tip. Non-beaters still looking to use some sort of momentum as we go into the final minute. Salty will hit it down there on the non-beater side. Nobody's there to defend it, but thankfully that was a missed shot, missed opportunity. Non-beaters trying to find some room to play, hopefully to make some offensive advancements. They've mostly just been stuck on defense. But the non-beaters will try to get it moving. With 1 minute remaining left on the clock. I mean, don't give up hope just yet. Boomer with a nice little save, nice little touch. Chipper hits it up off the wall to get it going into the KoKo's SHae side. Salty will hit it back. I don't know what Jester's doing there. Cougar sent it over into the non-beater side. The non-beaters have really got to find it right now, and if they don't find it right now, then they will never find it again. Well, hard thing to put it like that, but if you want the truth, you want the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, they have got to pull off a crazy move here to potentially have a shot at tying this game. Unless they don't. With only single digits left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think there's much that the non-beaters can do except do that. Well, I mean, that's the first time that's ever happened. I mean, with the non-beaters able to get a final shot off, it won't be enough as the clock has already expired and there's no more time to work with, as they will make it 3-2. Now, the KoKo's of SHae will have Game 3 going into Game 4. That was a big game to win there, and in Game 4, it's, for the non-beaters, it's a win-or-go-home situation. The KoKo's of SHae current record is now 6-3, and the non-beaters' current record is 5-4. Now, I know I'm like mentioning records, and you'd probably be like, well, why do we care? Well, I don't know. Enjoy it while you got it, I guess. I don't frickin' know. But if the KoKo's of SHae, whoever wins this here, will have 7 wins in the season, which I think is just mental. Because if we go to a Game 5, one team will go with a 6-5, or one team will go, well, actually, I don't know what I'm saying, but let's go into Game 4. Now here once again for Game 4, as the non-beaters come in here hoping to strive for something to hopefully win Game 4 to type the game and force a Game 5. And the KoKo's of SHae hoping to just win this one and be able to go to their first ever championship, because this is their first ever playoff appearance. The non-beaters have been here before, but just in a seed number 3. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's go ahead and get Game 4 started. On the non-beaters, we have Poncho, Chipper, Sundown, and Rex. And on the KoKo's of SHae, we have Myrtle, Goose, Sabretooth, and Squall. Ball now sitting in the middle, mostly on the non-beaters side, as the KoKo's of SHae try to find something to move with. Chipper will hit it away over into the KoKo's of SHae side. Ladies and gentlemen, if we go to Game 5, I will use this camera because, well, I like that camera. And the non-beaters already looking for their first goal. 4 minutes 42 left on the clock. Is that what that says? Yep. 4 minutes 42. The KoKo's of SHae will hit it over onto the non-beaters side as they try to find a response. Squall will send it back, not Squall, but Myrtle will send it back. Squall will send it up into the red zone to hopefully have the KoKo's of SHae. I mean, if you're going to do that, you're going to do that. That's one way to do it, as non-beaters will have an unfortunate own goal. Now, going on the non-beaters side again, the KoKo's of SHae will try to take the lead as they want to end this series, which they will do, well, not ending this series, I don't know what I was about to say, which they will grab that goal to grab the lead 2-1, as the KoKo's of SHae are hoping to use all this momentum coming into last season, and then coming into this season, and then using momentum to move forward to either go against Kina Club or the Musical Strikers. But we don't know what tricks the non-beaters might have up in their sleeve. But let's be fair, the KoKo's of SHae can just end it right here. Wow, they're just putting basically the nail in the coffin. Well, now with 3 minutes and 56 seconds left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen, here goes the fifth tip. Or maybe fifth. As the ball is sent over, Myrtle will send it down to the non-beater side, hopefully to grab another goal. It's making its way. Sundown will get a nice save to hopefully slow down some momentum that the KoKo's of SHae have. Poncho with another save for the non-beaters. I mean, honestly, in the after-game talk, all I can say is that it's sad for the if the non-beaters do lose this, it's sad that they lost. But both teams played just incredible. I mean, there's nothing bad to say about defense or offense on either team. Both teams playing out impressively, but I can't start talking about that right now as the game hasn't truthfully been decided yet, unless there's like an 8-1. Oh, Chipper with a nice hit. That's what I told you. The game hasn't been decided yet. Three minutes and 13 seconds left on the clock for the non-beaters to do something. I mean, that's a lot of time, really a lot of time to work with. But the KoKo's of SHae will start off with an impressive goal. Wow. I mean, what are we looking at here? Is this just Maverick inside a whole entire team? Assist by Squall. Myrtle will hit that in for the KoKo's of SHae to get it 4-2. And the non-beaters now have to truthfully work big time as the KoKo's of SHae looking for their next goal off the crossbar. Sabretooth almost had a goal there as, I don't know who that was. It was either Sundown or Rex. Oh, wow, that just came in out of nowhere. Scared me a little bit. Don't know why it scared me, it's just a video game, but, now 4-3 with 2 minutes and 56 seconds left on the clock. And I don't know why I said, why that scared me, it's just a video game. That's the whole existence of horror games right there. 4-3 with 2 minutes and 52 seconds left on the clock. Now each team trying to find something to work with as the non-beaters trying to get another goal. KoKo's of SHae really working hard for it. I mean, the non-beaters just playing impressive defense right there, not letting anything fall apart as they will hit it. Poncho tried to get a goal, couldn't get it as their shots on goal, just shots on goal. Sundown heading up in there. I don't think that's the best play that you could personally do. As Myrtle will make it 5-3. Ladies and gentlemen, with a amazing shot. 5-3, now 2 minutes and 11 seconds for the non-beaters to potentially come back from this. As they have it over there in the KoKo's of SHae side. Rex hits it up in the air off the crossbar. Not really the crossbar, but the side. Chipper, nice shot to put the game potentially within hands as now it's only a 1-point cushion for the KoKo's of SHae to work with. Now 4-5. With 2 minutes left on the clock. Assist by Rex. Chipper hits that goal in. And now we're on the 10th tip. Double-digit tips. As the clock slowly winds down, that means you just have less and less time to work with. Poncho trying to come in from over there to get a nice little goal. Goose will save it, though. I think that was Goose trying to get a long shot. Couldn't grab it, though. As Goose and Sundown will fight for it. Rex is there to hit it. They have a 50-50. And Sabretooth will give the KoKo's of SHae now a 2-point cushion once again. Now 6-4. The non-beaters have less and less time to work with as this series is slowly slipping away from their hands, but they can work back for it as they have a decent amount of time to work with. Rex trying to carry it out on his side as we see the 50-50 with Sabretooth right there. They're trying to find something to work with. Chipper almost gets it in the red zone. Sundown's got to be there for that. As it is a fight with Sabretooth. 1 minute remaining on the clock. KoKo's of SHae tried to get another goal potentially to put it at 7-4. And the non-beaters! Wow. Putting it within 1 goal. With 43 seconds left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen, here we go into the 12th tip. Assist by Rex, Chipper hitting it in again. I'm pretty sure Chipper has 2 goals. 3, actually. With that, it's mostly just sticking in the middle, mostly on the KoKo's SHae side, but what do I know? If you hear me mute my mic, I'm either like sneezing or coughing or something. Rex trying to come in to hit that off the side, couldn't grab it. They're going to have to use some sort of momentum move. Myrtle will hit it all the way down into the left corner of the non-beater side. The non-beaters have really got to find hope right here. You still have a lot of time to work with. Chipper trying to get some shots off. And ladies and gentlemen, the KoKo's of SHae will win game 4 to win the series 3-1. The KoKo's of SHae now with a 7-3 record, and the non-beaters with a 5-5 record. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a crazy experience from yours truly, Sokina, your host. Now let's get into the after-game talk. Well, ladies and gentlemen, impressive games by both teams, as the non-beaters will be taken down by the KoKo's of SHae for the KoKo's of SHae to advance into the championship game to either play Kina Club or the Musical Strikers. Let's just go ahead and get into it. The KoKo's of SHae's offense played amazingly, and sometimes they could score at will if they wanted to, but it didn't happen all the time as, well, defense. But other than that, both teams played amazingly, as, well, the KoKo's of SHae will thrive to move on to the championship, as I've said this before. And the KoKo's of SHae offense played incredible, just fighting back and forth, trying to put up a lot of offensive moves that could keep the non-beaters down, and which they did, winning the series 3-1. Now let's get into the KoKo's of SHae's defense. They had a good amount of saves, as they were trying to keep the non-beaters away from scoring the goal and potentially winning the game to send them into another game. But they did let up game 2 a bit. And let's just get into the non-beaters offense. Non-beaters offense played amazingly, coming back from all goals. Oops, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Coming back from all goals, trying to play with the utmost percentage that they could. Sadly, they lost 3-1. And their defense played amazingly with a whole lot of saves, but sometimes they just couldn't get the save, as either it was too high up in the air or they just weren't there for it. Well, without further ado, thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope to catch you tomorrow, where we'll see the number 1 Kina Club versus the number 7 Musical Strikers. Another rank number 7 inside the playoffs. And if they beat the number 1, this will be another rank 7 going into the championship. But who knows what could happen with inside that series. The Kina Club could maybe live up to their name as a number 1 rank, as they have a perfect undefeated record. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I thank you all for watching, and, well, see you tomorrow. Hopefully Alex will be with us.